regulations to recover duty. All that duty that's coming in, imagine Home Depot was bringing in 1 million lawnmowers. You know how much duty they gonna spend on that? More than you could imagine. Not on freight, on duty and taxes. So they said, we want to teach you how to get it back. I am at $31 million in duty recovery. I currently charge 17% of the recovery for my services. Law firms charge 23%. Okay, I need to build a team. I can't do this by myself. The money is there. I could be an expert all day, but without the people that are interested and specialize in this area, I turn away business, and that can't be the case constantly, right? So when I bring somebody into my organization, into my mentoring program, I start taking things a little personal. Because I'm giving you everything that I got in 17 years and like 18 months if I can. And I'm letting you shadow me for free. I'm giving you business for free. So, and that's legacy. Yeah, I think that legacy goes like this. Legacy is not vertical. Legacy is horizontal. Can y'all see this? Yeah. See the elevation of a horizontal legacy. Because you're going to bring up the spring, the offspring of your branches, and then you're going to spread that culturally and say, let's go. If you're not doing that, you're part of the problem. You're not empowering somebody, and your sustainability won't be sustainable. You will be successful for a period of time, but that is not God's purpose for our lives. So I worked at Home Depot, I built those warehouses, and I made them bonded warehouses first, and then I made them foreign trade zones. Why was that a smart thing to do? Foreign trade zones are actually foreign land in the country. So, let me tell y'all what that looks like. Home Depot said, Shaq, I need 1 million lawnmowers. I said, all right, bet. Not only am I going to work with the factory to make that happen on the ocean, right, because we can't put no big-ass lawnmower on a plane. Definitely not 1 million of them, right? So I'm going to handle the whole supply chain. You know, the supply chain is a link. You want to be able, over years, to satisfy everything. It takes 2 years for this thing, 3 years, whatever, and I'm the whole supply chain now, right? So I'm going to get the freight all the way here. When it gets here, I'm going to say, hey, I've already told you what country that you can bring it from to minimize your duty. Sometimes it's duty free, sometimes it's minimal. Sometimes there's no duty free because you have to get it from this source, and there's no trade agreement to make that free, right? So I'm going to go through all my checklists and tricks. I'll say, okay, that means that we're going to have to pay $32 million on these loans. I'm just making up a number. So I'm going to say, don't worry about it, because I'm going to disperse this across the entire United States. I'm going to send $250,000 to Seattle. That's where my warehouse is. I'm going to spend another $250 in Long Beach, $250 in Savannah, and $250 in New Jersey, right? And what's going to happen? I'm going to take your warehouse, go to U.S. Customs, and turn it into a foreign trade zone. And why that makes me a badass? Because you do not have to pay duty on that freight for 3 to 5 years. So what do you think Home Depot will do with that money? Pick a wild guess. That's working capital. So now you go buy some fucking Christmas trees and some pine cones and some lighting. Think about it. If somebody said to you, we're going to hold your taxes for 3 to 5 years, and you don't have to pay no taxes for your business or your personal taxes for 3 to 5 years, what you going to do with that money? Invest it in something else that flips it, right? Anything that's a savings needs to be a flip. So, after all of that happened, we were averaging $4.6 million annually per port, and that's in our first year. As your imports increase, that's more duty that we save. After the 3 to 5 years is over, they have options. Do we want to export this back out? They don't want that messing up their inventory. Do we want this? I don't know if I want this. Let's send that back to origin. Or you know what? We don't even use that model no more. Let's destroy them. Customs will come to a warehouse and watch you blow it up. Destroy it, stomp it out. Let me tell y'all something else. On your own free time, go to Customs website, not even Customs, or Google. Hear what is Google. Hear what is Googleable. There is something called GO. It stands for General Order. If you do not clear your freight through customs in 15 days, it goes to what's called general order. That is a customs bonded warehouse, which means it never came in this country. The example I just gave you with the lawnmowers with the warehouses, it never came in this country. It's on foreign land. Why is it on foreign land? Because it is not part of our commerce. It is not being added into the numbers that make up our economy because